हेलो वेलकम बैक दोस्तों। आज की वीडियो में फ्लक्सो के सारे FFWS फाइट्स को देखेंगे।
lot of crosshairs are targeting them.
Yeah, very smart play from E1 Sports, just staying out of the thick of the action and then finish it off from the far. Pushes it down on the ground, and GU gets taken out as well. Fluxo cannot stand up against WAT the way all of the Brazilian fans thought they could. But Wops with the grenade, but brilliant response with their own grenade off his. And E1 Sports with 9 eliminations, but Fluxo is about to get flushed out. But Booyah is the first one to bow out of Bermuda.
Only one remains for Yuin going in for the rush, but has been stopped by the glue wall. And here comes a triple push against Allen. That is not so much that he can fight against. And as well as Cyrus trying to go in battle, but glue is eating him up. And E1 is winning this fight. E1, only Glidden is the challenger on this battle, and he will be ending up as a victor.
E1, what a play. Grilindo hiding away.
And there goes Wasana for the flag. Will they be able to put down one? But no, Jonah will be taken down. It is a now pandemonium as E1 has brought in a lot of engagement, not so much of elimination, but they've disrupted the tactics of a lot of teams.
Get high, backs away, Wasana still alive, within with a sliver of health. Riptide Rhythm breaks down their defenses, and Wasana still on the hunt to look for one. Finds within XP as well. Moshi still alive and kicking. Pau backing them up from afar, but Wasana just picking up the final few pieces. Will take the damage from the blue, but survives at the very same time. Pau is still a threat here.
Pau is a threat. Guin is now waiting, and they're firing at the same spot. Wasana will try to go in for the battle outside of blue. It will not work for them, and there goes E1 winning battle against Booyah United. 2 players remain, 7 eliminations already, but we are still looking at the 5 teams in the fight, and Fluxo is hitting it up with attack all around. They are now the higher potential of grabbing this Booyah.
Yeah, Fluxo finally finding their rhythm in here for elimination strong. But of course, there is going to be a threat in the name of RRQ. The Indonesians are still alive. The Indonesians have been good enough to make it all the way here, and they've got the utilities to take on anyone at this point of time. Pau 7 going to be avoiding all of those grenades first. RRQ with a 3-man push, trying to look for Igwin, who very smartly hides behind the glue wall, not making a single sound.
Fluxo just taking the high ground and watching everything happen from afar. And Team Falcons cannot do anything about it. All they had to do is try to fight back against Team Fluxo. And there goes Bob's putting down Kiroro with a nade. And Team Falcons will be taken down from the hands of MT7. Peter goes down. MT7 though spots Pau and is not firing just yet. I guess they are getting a few more information before they fire back.
But unfortunately, Fluxo focusing on the wrong team. RRQ needs to be taken out of this equation if Fluxo wants the Booyah. RRQ is the more has got the natural defense of this boulder. Fluxo rotating in slowly, allowing RRQ to take the fight up against E1 first before they get involved.
And there we go, RRQ right now feeling the heat from 2 Brazilian teams, and E1 is also eating up a little bit of blue. Iguin and Pau trying to get closer into the middle, but it's out in the open. Fluxo has more resources right now as RRQ has wasted a lot because of all the pressure that has been put in by E1. Here comes Iguin going down. Pau is the remaining player from E1 Sports, and RRQ nowhere cover, but still utilizing nature as a chance for them to win the game.
They focused on the wrong team, and now here comes Butchers in. GU, they finish it off. Fluxo with a big Booyah on Purgatory.
Fueled by all that cheer. This is a team that has been conditioned to be the superstar of
Gaming though, closing in from the back. Fluxo, the opportunity to engage with Pain Gaming, but everybody's going to bide their time. They want to wait for that final moment, which is going to be on the open ground. Buriram will take damage from the circle first before hopping on into this battle, which puts the Southeast Asian team in a little bit more trouble. They really need to play this timing right.
need to play the timing right, not to be hit in any throwables being put in by Pain Gaming. Otherwise, the signal will be triggered that there's only a few players. But there you have it out in the open. Fluxo is now being rushed by Booyah United, and Fluxo is not rotating towards Pain Gaming, or I guess that is the plan. They want to go in for a counter, and when I say counter, I'm talking about counter Black White's rush.
Oh, Pain Gaming decided to actually take this fight up against Fluxo. They stop halfway through. Butchers then finds Motovia first, but the pickup is not going to be impossible. Gus with the ram, just biding their time once again, playing that recovery, waiting for that opportune moment. They get into a tussle with Pain Gaming as well. Italo taking damage out from the blue. Genai turns around, and that's the wrong move. FD7 takes advantage. Motovia down on the ground. Moshi with that backup. Get high bleeding out. Butchers in for the finisher, and this has to be a back-to-back for Fluxo.
Also, we are seeing Fluxo right now. Bob's almost being taken down, managed to recover, but Jonah is just right next to them. It's a 1v2 situation as Jonah managed to pull out a Trogon against Bob's, and Butsin will try to heal up. But there goes a final blow, and there goes a Fluxo. They did the back-to-back that we often see from Booyah United.
Back-to-back Booyah for Fluxo. Best out of Corinthians, serving it up hot to Fluxo themselves. No back-to-back-to-back Booyah for you, says Corinthians. Now E1 Sports down on the second floor. They are aiming for the #1 spot, and they're so close to it, Neptune.
Very close, definitely, as MT7 and Butsin will be stuck in the ground floor. Gus has felt a little bit, but not quite sure though if he can survive. He doesn't have the Monstruck to relocate himself, but E1 Sport has his eyes on them. Good position for E1 Sports. Twisted Mind has waited for the longest time, reserved all those resources. Everyone on the snipe, everyone can throw all those grenades. If they hit it, that can spell a lot in terms of elimination and give them advantage once the blue closes in.
Patience is a virtue, they say, and Twisted Minds being the proof of that. Gus finally taken out, Nameless with the little perpetrator there that took that final shot. Now final 4 squads left in here, only one Southeast Asian team, the rest of them all Brazilians. This is what we want to see here, and this is exactly what the fans have been waiting for all along here at the Global Finals. Free Fire knows how to serve it up hot.
They definitely know how to serve it up hot, and it's getting hot right now as everyone's jumping in. Fluxo right now is still taking the inside of the compound. E1 Sport in battle against Corinthians, and Twisted Mind slowly closing in. Nades after nades after nades, but Corinthians still managed to survive. But that will prompt the Slide to flank in onto the other side. MC7 goes in for the healing, but that might not work for them, and Fluxo might be out.
Yep, E1. How can they get out of this thick little situation now? Corinthians hunting them down, and it pushes them straight into the hands of Twisted Minds. Twisted Minds with the twisted opportunity taken into their hands, and they now aim for that Booyah. While already, but can the boys get it done for the team member? Fluxo up against Biggitron. Delta, those are back up from MT7 from afar. He goes straight down to the ground. MT7 won't be able to secure the elimination, but Kyung and Dick will be able to secure themselves 2 very big eliminations. And now the recovery, it's a 3v2. MT7 NCU, the sniper of the squad, does not have the right gun here. Fluxo in hot soup, digs with a Trogon, exposed Shield down on the ground. The trade is there, and MT7 holding the ground, but an early exit for Fluxo on the next Terrorman. It seems like the glue wall is holding up fine for the man. MT7, Fluxo cannot drop the ball here. WAG cannot lose their opportunity. Attack all around up against Buriram United Esports as well. Things could go really sour for these 2 big squads.
Yeah, we'll have to find out if that is something that they can fight against. Booyah United surprisingly are being passive at this point. All those elimination. But on the other side, WAG is now in the fight against Fluxo. Butsin tries to go for the grenade. Couldn't, being chased by GU. and the rest of WAG is nowhere in sight. Export a little bit too late with that Riptide Rhythm, and MT7 is already out, so a 3v3 might be happening right now, but a dynamic duo of GU and Buddhasine from far need onto Cyrus brings him down.
Yeah, Bob's fantastic grenade lobbed on in to take Cyrus out. Allen! Exposed and shut down by Butcherson as he flanks around. Export did manage to put the hurt onto MT7 first, taking him out of the equation, instantly damaging the hopes of the team of Fluxo to get super aggressive.
Eliminated from this fight, so it looks like RRQ, if they maintain being silent and then take advantage of all the engagement, that is a good chance for them to be the champions.
The plan is working out for RRQ. Just shut up, stay quiet, find the circle, and win the trophy, baby! Indonesia could just pull this off, but WAG just flew into their death. That launch pad worked against them. Fluxo and E1 both showing up on the elimination feed. It's attack all around to bow out first. And it looks like WAG's X-Ball did not take that launch pad. He still survives for the time being. Bigatron Delta, they bow out. WAG still stands a chance.
He still has a chance unless X-Board doesn't have any heal on him, and that is one thing that they need to work on. Fluxo slowly going in onto the compound of RRQ.
And a chance. This is all out chaos. Twisted Mind still looking for that Booyah as well. They could pull this off, but now Twisted Mind's up against Fluxo. Could this be an early engagement that we all need?
We'll have to find out on Twisted Mind if Fluxo will be stopped at this point. Twisted Mind has a good chance to grab it against everyone else, but they are staying silent. Similar to what we've seen them do in the previous Kalahari, and Team Falcons right now is in a fight against Corinthians, the rivalry from the first map of this day, even before. But as we see, Nightboy will be going down to the hands of Team Falcons, and Twisted Mind has been spotted by Fluxo. Now here comes the rush.
Yeah, here comes the barrage of grenades as well. Twisted Mind's not going to push on in just yet, and very smart maneuver coming through from Twisted Mind, maneuvering around that Riptide Rhythm, and they do not take damage from all of their drop defenses. And now as they disengage from that fight, Fluxo about to finish off Joe. Fluxo with a 10-point and off of Buriram.
10 points already for Fluxo, and 6 ways to go. Will be able to get the #1 spot. M79 gameplay, dwindling down the numbers of Team Falcons, and it is a 1v2 that side, but Twisted Mind is still a threat for Fluxo right now, unless Fluxo will be able to die one or kill one of the player from Twisted Mind. Diamond and Nameless might not be seeing that just yet, especially with the duo going in for Rush and the Gassy connection.
Now it's all in the hands of Team Falcons. What can they do? How much can they damage Team Fluxo to enable Team Twisted Minds to walk away with that victory? 12 eliminations already for Fluxo, and they've done enough. And they've cut the distance between themselves as well as Twisted Minds. Here comes the barrage of grenades once again, but those glue walls stand strong. FGL just stacked them up a little bit, but Twisted Minds says, "Hasta la vista, baby. We do not want to fight you just yet."
And they're out, and there goes a respawn against Amin, and Twisted Mind against Fluxo, 3v2, and there's no slow down, 2v2 right now. Fluxo is still alive, and the blobs in the middle of the blue. Nameless, and there goes Buddhasine, who will try to win this game on the healing, and Nameless goes down. Fluxo for the Booyah.
Fluxo may just have done the phenomenal back-to-back World Championship score. My God, but was it enough? Was it enough points? We were dying for them to wake up all competition long. They kept us waiting long enough until the grand final stage. They wanted to do it, and they wanted to do it right here.
They wanted to do it, and this it might be.
O esporte eletrônico. Vem pra cá, meninos. Vamos contar juntos. Arena Carioca, vamos contar. Por favor, podem se posicionar, porque pode subir. Porque em 3, 2, 1, Fluxo, equipe campeã do Free Fire World Series.